Hey there! So if you're looking for a Stardew stream, you're going to be a little bit disappointed today. Because today... What in the chicken fried chicken? Stand by. Got a little webcam troubleshooting to do. So while I work on this, I'm going to let you know what's going on. Why is that stuck? Did that cut off? Let's see. Okay, so what we are going is... I'm gonna work on a hat. Why is that still stuck? What is going on here? How does this happen? I'm frozen! I promise I'm actually moving! Oh, great, now they're both stuck. How does this happen? Can't knit a hat in a stream if I don't have cameras. Just doesn't work that way. No, really, it doesn't. Okay, let's start with the snake cam because it was working the most recently. Okay, that's that one. Okay, got the snake cam back. Progress! This shouldn't be progress, but progress! Okay, good. It's even pointed the right... Oh, and it's a little less laggy now. Awesome! Now, let's talk about getting me back the ability to move on your screen. Let's see. Okay. Please work. Okay! I can move again! Awesome! Super awesome! So here we are. For real this time. Okay. So, I've got a hat on my knitting needles. It's not much of a hat yet, I'll give you that. It's a little light here. Whoops. This actually does have a little light on it. Shed some light on the situation, so to speak. There we go. So this yarn, it is actually a bit darker than it looks here. It's kind of mostly gray with some purple and blue running through it. And I am making a ribbed knit hat out of it, and I think I'm going to have a bit extra. And again, if you're looking for a Stardew stream because that's what I usually do, I'm sorry. It's my hobby channel and I have more than one hobby. I'm knitting a hat tonight. Or, again, I don't think I'm going to finish the whole hat, but I'm going to make some progress on knitting a hat. So if you're here for Stardew, come back another time. Yeah! Very bad. Okay, got it. So I started this hat with my people who play with string outschool class, but then I unraveled it because I didn't like how it was going together, so I made a change to how I was doing the increases. So before I was just increasing one at the end of each needle, and now I'm increasing by 2. So I'm along the middle of the needle, I'm just purling one and knitting one. So just a 1-to-1 ratio rib. Oh, that's almost real time. I might even be able to direct my movements by watching in OBS. Let's see. Whoops, that's out of place. It's pretty good. In case anyone's wondering, I really should be wearing compression gloves for this, because I do still have the carpal tunnel or similar condition. But I can only find one of them, and it's really a pain in the butt feeling to not have that balanced. Okay, so here I'm at this last stitch on this needle. And the last thing I did was a knit. So now I'm going to purl without taking that off. And then put the yarn over. And then knit on the other side of that stitch and take it off. Now, here's the really, I want to say this is clever thing I came up with to make it easier to keep track of. I'm taking that last stitch and moving it back onto this needle. And so the last stitch on the needle is the yarn over. And I'm always doing it that way in this. Okay, so this one is a purl, the next one will be a knit. And I haven't ever done that much with the double-pointed needles, so I'm still getting the hang a little bit of how to hold them and not stab myself with them, which it seems like a certain amount of stabbing yourself with them is how this goes. You know, not hard, but enough where the palm of your hand is like, hey, that's enough. And we're to the end of the row again, or the end of the needle. So again, this is the yarn over from the previous pass around. And I just did a knit, so I need to purl, then yarn over, and knit into the back side of it. Pull that off. So again, that one became 3, so that's an increase of 2 stitches. And then taking off the one from after the yarn over, I am just continuing. And I don't really know how many rows I'm going to do this. So I tend to be the engineer type of crafter. I sort of get something going that I can keep going and see how it turns out. And there are some pitfalls to that, of course. Like you get partway along and realize you should have done something way differently from the beginning. But on the other hand, someone's got to experiment. This yarn here, I'm not sure what it is. So it's something that a yarn store had. Not sure where they got it from, but they got some kind of a value pack or something, and they were basically clearancing this for $1 a ball, so I got a couple of balls of it. It's a single rather than a ply. Fiber content? Don't know. Let's see. Someone has posted another one of those short random comments in there. Hey!
Hello.
What's up? Welcome home. Knitting on YouTube. You got dinner? Okay, I'll shut this down then. Well, this was a short one. You just saw a little bit of the method of how to make a hat. But hey, just continue that. Once you get to the size you want the hat to be, just start knitting straight out for a while and you'll end up with a hat. Okay, bye.